This is New Hampshire CrossCountry.com, powered by the Runner's Alley, and Bees Tea is our sponsor today. We're here for the Division III Championship Girls 2018. We just already had the Division I boys and girls go off. It's getting a little bit rainier, getting a little bit wet. I'm Jim McKenzie, and I'm here with Nate Lavella, coach of Exeter, and we're going to be doing the play-by-play. We're almost ready for the start. And what are we looking for today on the teams, Nate?
Well, I think the favorites going in are probably the two-time defending champ Campbell team, but they'll have their hands full with Kearsarge. Kearsarge could have a low stick.
Yeah, they will. Now, how about those girls from Hopkinton? They've had a good youth program, and now the girls are starting to make their way up through the ranks.
They're always tough at the championship meets. You always got to look out for Hopkinton.
Who do you think the top contender is today?
I would say DIII from Kearsarge is probably the one to beat.
Yeah, she's always good. She was second last week in the Capital Area Classic, and she broke the record, but second place. But so she definitely seems to be the class of the league. Well, they're getting them started. Start is moving to its position. I guess it was quite a bit of slipping and sliding in the boys' Division I championships.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little nasty out there. It wasn't bad for the D1 girls race, but you know it's going to be less ideal as we go on today, or less favorable, depending on how you look at it.
I think the best part about this course is on a rainy day like this, you start on an uphill. Can you imagine starting on a downhill with slipping and sliding?
And they're off.
Here they go.
Some of the teams from down low are out well, actually.
Yeah, it looks like Campbell's getting out there.
Yeah, Campbell's getting out there.
Liza Corzo from Portsmouth Christians.
She'll be tough in this race as well. She'll be right up front.
We'll see you at the mile.
All right, we can see our leaders now. Out in front, as expected, Maya Doobie. Kearsarge, followed closely by Lisa Corzo. As they go through this about 2-inch puddle, we see them splashing right through it. Good start team-wise. We're looking for Hopkinton, Campbell, Kearsarge. Saw a number of Hopkinton. They're looking really strong right now. Campbell's got 2 or 3 up there. There's another pack. They have their 5 past us at this point. So early on, hard to tell, but should be a good team battle as well as that good individual. Do expect Maya Doobie to excel as she has all season this year.
Go girls! We need to be up in here!
Looks like the girls opting to go kind of around the puddle a little bit. You can see as some splash through it just how deep it is. And we'll check how things are going over at the 1 mile.
Yep. As we said, we got Maya Doobie and Liza Corzo leading the way. They got quite a lead right now.
They're separating at the mile mark here.
And they're coming through the mile mark right about 6:20. It's like Alice Riley, Belmont.
A couple Hopkinton for the team race here.
Yep,
got 3 right up there already.
So it's like Hopkins got the early lead. It's Campbell's first runner. Monadnock's got a few in there too.
Yeah, Monadnock's got a couple up top there. Now you start seeing a couple more Campbells. Kearsarge too.
Yeah, so Newmarket and you gotta be careful with Newmarket and Campbell having the same. It's Campbell.
Another Campbell. Is that 5 from them already?
Yeah, looks like 5. Oh, that's a new. Yeah, that's Campbell. So a pretty good race between Campbell, Monadnock, Hopkinton.
They're very close at the mile.
Go from Kearsarge.
Really pretty nasty out there right now.
It is. It's coming down hard now.
And you get some good footing this next mile and a half. I think this is where they probably want to make their move. That field's going to be not great.
Much,
yeah, it's not going to be great footing.
You got to watch the turns. So what do you think? Campbell?
I think you got to like where Campbell's at right now, but as we just talked about, a lot can happen.
Yeah, I mean, look at that Division I with the Pinkerton girls were back there, and guess who pulled it out?
They did. You can run a great second half of this race.
You know, you're gonna throw in the slip and falls, and
yeah, I don't know if the conditions will come into play, but you know, some kids really embrace this type of weather.
it is coming down.
How many spectators do you think are in shorts? Am I one of like 5?
I think you. Yeah, probably 5.
Yeah, probably 5.
I used to have a guy that used to ice fish with me, and he'd come out in shorts. And 2 years ago, we went up to Dorchester, New Hampshire. And he showed up with like golf clothes on. I said, "This is the day you're gonna learn."
Yep. Especially you're going in an ice house. That's not even I wouldn't do that.
All right, we'll lead it up to the hill.
And it looks like we had a slight lead change, although these top two are going to be battling the whole way. That is Maya Doobie of Kearsarge, as well as Lisa Corso of Portsmouth Christian Academy. Really great to see the two of them hanging together, as it should make for a phenomenal battle as each pushes each other on the hill. See Lisa take the quick little tangent there. That does look like it's Alice Riley of Belmont hanging on to that third spot. About a 10-15 meter lead over fourth. And with fourth we have Monadnock as well as Hopkinton. So we're going to start taking a look at team scores right now, as we see Hopkinton with 2 right there, Campbell with their first. Hopkinton with 3. It's another one for Kearsarge. Hopkinton's 4. Another Campbell. Campbell with that red uniform, as does Newmarket, so gotta make sure we're keeping track of that. Another Campbell and another Campbell. So pretty close battle right now. It could come down to that 5th runner for each of those teams. Again, those two teams look like the front runners. Kearsarge is doing all right with their top couple, but they need the rest of their pack to come through. Again, we're at the top of the hill. Ladies got to go through the woods a bit. And they are working really power and driving those arms, making sure they can get up this. Good pack of Kearsarge still early on. Still plenty of time to make some moves in this girls D3 state championship race. And as they continue up the hill, we'll go check in at the 2 mile. We have our leader coming into view now. That is Maya Doobie, making a strong move in those woods. Again, running for Kearsarge. She's got about a 40-50 meter lead on our second place, who we should see coming around the corner right about now. That still is Lisa Corso of Portsmouth Christian. She's got a little bit of work to do, see if she can on these downhills. After those two, we got a pretty good gap, as we saw before emerging. But we can see our next couple runners. They should be coming around the corner right about now. We have Belmont's Alice Riley, as well as Monadnock's. I believe that is Delaney Swanson. We saw Kaylee Stockwell for Hopkinton, the first Hopkinton. That's the second Hopkinton, as well as the third Hopkinton.
Go, Emma.
Kearsarge looks like they improved slightly in the woods as well. And we see for Campbell, I believe that was Cassie Hemming. Again, last year we had Maya Doobie winning this. Another Hopkinton, so they're still looking pretty strong right now. I think it's their race as we get Campbell, which means we should have a few more Campbell coming shortly behind. As I was saying, Maya Doobie won this race last year, just breaking under 20 minutes, 19:59. Campbell won it as a team. Hopkinton placed second, so they're looking for a little bit of revenge over Campbell, and they have themselves in a good spot to do so. Third place team last year, Kearsarge, they've got a couple low numbers as well. See if the rest of the team can put it together. We're about 15 meters in front of that 2-mile mark. Still plenty of time to make a move, but you want to make sure that person is in sight of you. So we can see all these girls are soaked from the rain today. It's been non-stop for this whole race. Coming down at a pretty decent clip. Also a little bit chilly, but at this point in the race, these girls should be nice and warm. See a few of these girls run right with their teammate, helping each other, but sometimes for a state meet you got to break out of that comfort zone, and we are seeing that from a number of the runners. Really push themselves, see what they're made of. 16:32 on the clock.
Come on, make as much progress as you can.
Again, this is the girls Division III race. Top 5 teams will make it on to meet a champion, as well as the first 20 individuals. And to check how things are going as far as qualifying for meet a champs, we'll throw it down to the finish line, Jim McKenzie.
All right, we're here at the finish line. We're joined by Forrest McKenzie, who just won the Division I state championships. So we're just waiting for the leader in the girls race, which appears to be Maya Doobie, with a substantial lead over Liza Corzo. And this course is getting muddy and wet now.
Yeah, I'm guessing these fields are quite slick right now.
19:10 on the clock, so it's so now she's starting to come into view. What do you think? It's probably one of the toughest parts of the course right here.
Yep, definitely. It's soggy right over there. She's got to grind.
And they've definitely done some improvements. Brought some.
Looks like they got some gravel in here, flattened it out.
Yeah.
It's really soft. She's got to go to the arms. She's got a shot breaking 20.
She's definitely gonna break. She's at 19:39 right now.
Under 20 minutes in these conditions is a great run.
This is Maya Doobie of Kearsarge. She's looking at sub, well, 19:50 or so.
It was a good second half she must have run.
Second place, Liza Corzo, course with Christian Academy, making her way down. She's also got a great race. She's followed by Alice Riley of Belmont.
She's going wide.
She's going real wide.
Staying out of the water.
Yep. 2016.
Monadnock looked pretty good in the team race at the mile. Here's their first girl.
Delaney Swanson.
Hopkins girl coming in now. Oh, big pack coming in now.
Here they come. Let's start counting numbers now.
He's got 2. Hopkins got 3.
Oh,
Hopkins got 3 in.
Kearsarge 2. There you go.
Another Monadnock. That looks like 2. Now we'll start looking for the Campbell girls.
Yeah, Campbell had a nice pack at the mile mark. So if they can keep that spread.
It's Hopkins 4th, right?
Yeah, that is their 4th. They're in control right now.
Campbell section coming up.
Interlakes.
Another Campbell.
We got a Campbell, and then I can't tell if that's Newmarket or a Campbell again.
Doesn't seem to be the same. No, it's Newmarket.
That's a Newmarket, okay, yep. So we're waiting on that Hopkins 5, right?
Yep. Here they come. There's Hopkins 5th right there coming into view. So it looks like Hopkins going to take this one.
Yeah, that would end it. Two more Campbells.
I was going to say, if Hopkins didn't have a 5th, they should have went down to the middle school and grabbed one of their 8th graders.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, they're tough. That's a wrap on the Hopkins. She's coming in under 22-20. So they got a pretty good team.
That's a nice spread, yeah.
Hey, they were only 2 points behind Concord last week, who finished 3rd in Division 1.
Campbell
So they'll be a team to watch next week.
Exactly.
Advance to New England.
Lebanon's got a few coming in too. Is that Lebanon?
We got another Campbell right here, so the race for second's gonna be real close.
Another Monadnock. Yeah, there's Hopkins in 6 too, so there's some.
I know they're displacing. Wow, what a team! Another one too.
Yeah.
7.
They showed up today. Hopkinton back on the map. Look at her. Look at her. Gonna take her down. That's what you want.
Kearsarge too. Kearsarge's done
Great kick to the finish here.
Oh, keep the throttle.
Another Kearsarge.
I think probably Kearsarge.
Got Newmarket, got Dairy Field, Belmont.
There's Hopkins 7.
It is Lebanon.
Well, okay. Almost got to throw the times out the window as the day goes on here.
Yeah.
They're overflowing right here.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that they fixed the course like they did, because it would have been an absolute slot fest.
Even worse. Yeah.
Look how the stone dust is just coming right off. It's coming out. So Fall Mountain girls. Well, I'm not going to say that was a surprise with Hopkinton, but they definitely came and took it away.
Thrived in this day.
Some of these D3 schools must be embracing this though. Didn't they get snow last week in some areas of New Hampshire?
Yeah, last week I was up in Warren, New Hampshire. It was like 2 inches of snow up there.
Yeah,
And I'm sure it snowed up there today.
that's crazy to think about. Yeah, it probably is snowing up there right now.
And you know, there's nothing colder than a cold rain.
Yeah, I'd actually welcome snow over cold rain.
I would. And then you get the wind.
Snow than hail too, though. We had hail in our run.
You did have hail in it?
Oh yeah.
The size of a marble.
Where, up on the mountain there?
No, I'm talking training.
Training,
This
right.
week, yeah.
Ears in the nose. It's painful.
They're still coming in. You know, it's just as important to these girls as it is the first place.
Oh,
Everybody's got their, that's the one thing about running. You know, you got your own inner battles.
Whether you're first or 72nd, you can still break your own personal record here.
Hey, I got a quiz for you. What's the team that's got, what, 4 7th graders on it?
4 7th graders, 1 8th grader, 1 9th grader, 1 11th grader.
What team is that?
Is this multiple choice, or do I have to?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta think about
I
it.
gotta pull this out of the air. Okay.
It almost sounds like multiple.
That's good, man.
Moltenboro.
Moltenboro. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got some 7th graders here to fill out their teams. Canaan, actually Canaan's got some 8th graders on it too.
You know, that's the unique thing about Division III, and it's kind of, you know, it could be an advantage. You get team camaraderie and grow it together for 6 years there.
Well, that's how Kathy Sherrill, Kathy O'Brien, back in the day.
5 or 6 time state champ, right?
Yep, 5-time state champion, 5-time New England champion, and then hey, throw a national championship in.
Yeah, she was pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, she was good.
It's a good run.
You didn't want to have a bad day running with
She
her.
also had the high school national record for marathon too.
Yeah, I think she still has it. She had a 10-mile record also.
And what is it, Van Cortlandt?
Yep, Van Cortlandt record.
I think the only girl to break that
Probably Tui.
is racing NXN. So
Yeah. Be kind of unique if Tui decided to switch over this year.
she is just
Quite a run at Homedale she had a couple weeks ago. 16:20, whatever it was, 16:21.
That was a good race for Maya Doobie, but Liza Corzo also had a good one. She was our featured, who was she, hometown hero this week?
Yeah, she was. WMUR, hometown hero.
That was a nice story they did on her.
my Daly's back-to-back champ, isn't she?
That is back-to-back champ. I
Back-to-back.
think only a sophomore too. So a lot of young girls up front there. So D3 will be good for a couple more years.
Kearsarge is one of those schools. They always have a good program. They're
She's
always
just so
solid.
steady.
Good form, light on her feet.
One cap area I played too.
No, she got second.
She did?
Sophia Reynolds.
Oh.
She ran, I think, 18:41. They both broke the record. Sophia Reynolds is tough.
Real good.
I mean, she's
Polish runner for
Yep.
9th
She
grader.
is.
she could actually surprise the New England champ today.
It's possible.
Yep,
It's
she really
possible.
could. That's what happens in New Hampshire. Look at this kick. Running out of real estate.
Especially like a day like this, it's not about, you know, who's speed demon, who's any of that. It's about who's tough, who can bear down.
This weather can be the great equalizer. You're right about that.
So do you see any wipeouts on the course when you're running?
Yeah, Jake Velasquez from Keene coming down the hill.
Oh, he went down. He was still way up there too.
Yeah, he was leading. Like, he was coming back to the pack, but you know, all I could think in my head was been there.
Yeah,
And then,
that's impressive.
sucks.
Then he got up and
yep. He did awesome. He had a great race.
He's tough. Hey, last year he blew out a hip up here. So
Yeah, it was a good redemption.
yeah,
He got
no,
third.
he's tough.
He's top returner for next year.
Right.
good team too.
Some luck. Yeah.
Yep.
Team will look to advance in the New England's.